Making or even mimicking certain types of furniture can seem understandably impossible or confusing, but with certain types of furniture, like a vanity table, aren't impossible to do. In fact, I'm going to show you how I did that once I took it upon myself to do so. Since you're making a vanity table, you'll obviously need a table, and I am just using a card table, as you can see. It has nail polish all over it because it used to be my nail doing table, and so it's yucky, and I'm going to have it kind of displayed in my room, so I don't want it to look gross when it's on display. To solve this, I'm just using a pillowcase as a tablecloth. You can also use an oversized placemat, or you can get creative and create a mini tablecloth for your card table as well. Since you're doing your own makeup, you'll obviously need a mirror. Before I had a vanity table, I just used this little mirror and I held it up to my face when I did my makeup, but since I'm making a real vanity table, that doesn't seem the most practical. So while I keep that one close, I went out and bought a lighted makeup mirror that switches so that you can see yourself bigger and bigger. And when you place your mirror on your table, then you'll want to keep it somewhat in the center. Another idea for a mirror is to get one that you hang on the wall, like this one, and then you can just hang it in front of your table so that you can still see yourself like you would in one that would be on your table. Now you'll want to choose the stuff to put on your table. A good rule of thumb for choosing cosmetics to put on your table would be that if you don't remember the last time you used it, you don't need it out all the time. The first thing that I'm putting on here is my eyeshadows, and I have 7 palettes that I use fairly often, some a little bit more than others. I'm putting the ones that I use less often kind of behind the mirror in the back corner, so that when I do use them, I can still get to them, but they won't be in front of eyeshadows that I use more often. And I'm just keeping all of them kind of in the same area on the back right corner. The next thing I put on there is my set of Claire's liquid eyeliners, and I don't use this as much as my other eyeliners, so I'm keeping this kind of in the back corner as well for the same reason that I'm keeping certain eyeshadows in the other back corner. Now I have all my other eyeliners and my mascaras, which I'm keeping like right in front of my liquid eyeliners in this little corner because I use those probably some of the most often out of all my makeup. Since I'm always curling my eyelashes when I use my eyeliner and mascara, then I'm going to keep that next to my eyeliners and mascaras so that I can just grab it as soon as I put down a mascara or eyeliner or whatever. The next thing I kind of want to keep out is my EOS lip balms, and I do have 5 of them that I keep out because I can never choose one flavor, and I am using these kind of throughout the day, so I do kind of want to display them and keep them in the front row so they're just easy grabs. And I'm also kind of displaying them because I guess I kind of collect them now because I have 5. The next thing I'm keeping out is my face makeup, which is just foundation and blush and a blush brush for me. I'm going to keep that on the front right corner, and it's just easy to access there. The last real kind of makeup that I'm keeping on my table is lip gloss, and I don't use it that often, so I just chose my favorite one, and I'm actually keeping that with my eyeliners and mascaras because it has kind of the same shape, so it fits right in. The last thing I want to keep on the table is lotion because that's just a good thing to have on hand, especially when you live in Idaho where there is no humidity. As you can see, I'm kind of out of room now, and I don't have anything to do my hair with on my table yet. So I have this little box, and it zips and everything for easy storage. And in it I keep my hair straightener, hair flowers and hair bows, a bun maker, my hairbrush, some headbands, and some ponytails. and I can keep that on the floor next to my table just so I can easily grab it and grab stuff out of it when I'm doing my makeup and hair in the morning. The last part to complete my vanity table is this little note card, and I made it at my Bible study 2 years ago. It says Psalm 139:14, I will give thanks to thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are thy works, and my soul knows it well. That's a Bible verse about true beauty because of who you are and God made you, and I think that's just a good thing to keep next to your mirror. That's how you would recreate a vanity table if you don't have the resources to go out and buy one. I hope that if you have any desire to create a vanity table yourself, that you would take it upon yourself to use your given resources to create one yourself.